Hi, Ingi.
Hi, Federica. How are you?
Oh, fine, fantastic. So we'll start at 30 down 2 minutes. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, I
But
just want to
check the connection.
connect from Dubai to Monte Carlo.
Yes.
What a connection.
Yeah, but it's good connection.
It will be fabulous. Thank you.
No, how is the weather in Dubai now?
Yeah, very beautiful. Right now we are on the beach. We are on Palma, so the weather is very pleasant.
Wow.
I was not confined. You would have come.
Sure. Yeah, but it's not yet hot, or yes? Because
No,
normally it's
very beautiful.
yeah. How many degrees is it hot?
30,
Ah,
30,
30. Okay.
around 31. What about Monte Carlo? How is Monte? We
No,
miss
it's
it. This
no,
I
it's
was
not
to
30.
Cannes for the festival and at the Fashion Week of
Yeah.
Carlo. I wanted so much to be uh, showing my collection. Monaco, it was planned and
Yes. But yeah, we'll wait a few months and then yeah,
yes,
the
yes.
events will restart. And but now we are online. So I think that we can start the conversation. It's 5:30.
Okay.
So welcome to INGIE CHALHOUB. And I have some question for you. You are one of the most powerful women in the Middle East, with your strategic role in the fashion scene as businesswoman, bringing over 100 luxury fashion brands to the Middle East via retail giant Etoile Group. Can you tell us the history of your group and its growth, please?
So it has a long because I started young when with my mother. And, I was at the time in Kuwait. There were no brands in the Middle East, very brands and not really very upscale. And my dream, as I grew up in France, is to bring couture, French prêt-à-porter to this part of the. So I started the boutique, and it was very beautiful, but very nice boutique for Chanel.
Wow.
Dior and Kenzo, and so many others. I had to convince at the beginning that there was for this luxury brands and this there was real potential for customers because the customers travel to buy. So my aim was to get really a luxury house, to have really the top people are traveling the world, bring the latest collections for them, and is high end, sometimes new. So I used to discuss or a creator like Aya, or I work even Claude Montana.
Wow.
Yeah. So I started few years back, and then was so I left and I joined with my husband in Dubai, and I wanted to start over again through the multi-brand. So I had to, again the president of Chanel at the time to come and visit me. Said, "Okay, I believe in you. We'll make it happen." And this is how me her trust. She was an amazing woman, very strong woman who had vision about we could bring more region. So yeah, I through Etoile. having mono brands as well as the multi brands.
Oh,
And
fantastic.
the group has, I started from 4, and now we have like 8 stores and we have 500 employees. But my pride is that my first employee is still with me.
Wow.
And the
Oh,
first employee still, exactly. That is my pride. Very loyal.
how many shops do you?
So I carry around 75 to 80 the region. We have in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, in Saudi, and Riyadh, other cities, Qatar, and
Wow, fantastic.
together, yeah, it's operation, and now a lot of stress with what's going on.
Yes, sure. I can imagine. Yeah. But yeah, we'll speak a little about the future later. Yeah. Now, I like to ask you, you are also a designer. You launched your brand, INGIE Paris. What is your inspiration and the DNA of INGIE Paris?
So the first thing is, as young, I was always doing my Barbies, and I was dreaming to be someday fashion designer and for my own, like that. So, you sit and you want the glam the dresses for your Barbies.
Sure.
Yeah. I like to dress up really strong women because I believe in women empowerment. Art is very important for that signs. I'm telling a story, and the story of women who have different faiths. Sometimes I use others. They have, last year I did the freedom because she represents the beauty, but also the inside out, really, and the song also was very artistic. And more recently was in February, Jane Birkin, because really him who was outside with the iconic Gainsbourg with her story. It was really very daring time where we were not liberated. We were not really empowered like today. So she was daring.
Yeah.
She was very strong. Happy that you come to my show.
Yes, I had the honor to assist at your amazing fashion show at Paris Fashion Week. It was last February, just before the lockdown. Yeah, was it 20th of February? Yeah. And describe to our audience your collection, because I saw it was really amazing.
Yeah, it was all about nostalgic Jane Birkin. It was working today, how she lives today, how she should be living today in the 20th century. It was about reinventing her past modern way, because she was, and at the time she was very curated, and today, it's about showing what given to others, how opened a path for us, for women. I always believe that we have a life, we have to give back to society, but also we have to open the path to other women. And this is a statement through my to do. and Jane Birkin, her. But you know, to go back, I wanted to represent icon in the history. I like a year ago about Cleopatra, a year ago about that strong woman coming world from the West, you know, between of Egypt and with Rome, with Jules Caesar and Maria Caesar. So all her was so strong. So I wanted really to show what a woman like at the time. Yeah, so always telling the story of a woman for me. So this story of Jane Birkin is a story with all the 70s, of course, Serge Gainsbourg, all the sister, but reinterpreted all the way with the modern lot of modernity.
Yeah. And she's really an inspiration for you. She was really an inspiration for you.
It was a very strong inspiration to me as well. So it represents my was that modern woman as well, you know, as much as a woman, and she was glam, and INGIE Paris is about also modern glam and about also quality. You know, craftsmanship is very important. It's the know-how, expertise of all our.
Yeah.
It's very nice craftsmanship between Paris and all the craftsmanship for the team, all the fabricants we work with, you know. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. Sometimes the line is not very good. Your voice is going, maybe if you can stay, yeah, more close to the microphone, maybe. No, because yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is this okay? Better like that? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, how do you think? Yeah, I have another question. We have many questions for you.
Sorry?
I have another question. We have so many questions for you.
I know.
To be with you.
Told me.
How do you think, from a point of view, both as a buyer and as a designer, how fashion will change in the future? It's a big question.
I think fashion has already changed a lot. The world has changed a lot, and I think that today what was supposed to happen in maybe 10 years has happened all of a sudden in 1 year. Yeah. And I think we always have to be very positive about the learnings of today's experience, because today's experience has shown us somehow that we have to care for one another, that it's very important, the love, the engagement, the friendship, the relationship. Nothing comes easy, and we should not take things for granted. I see the world has changed into a very digital world, and fashion is going to become more virtual. Like now, I was supposed to be in Monte Carlo Fashion Week, showing my collection, and now we're talking virtually. So things have happened more quickly, more rapidly. We knew it was coming, the digital transformation and all of that. But at the same time, this COVID has made it happen more quickly. So it's true that fashion today, for me, is about sustainability. Is more and more about the values and the sustainability. I really believe that we have tried all our way to emphasize on the fact that we have to be sustainable. But we were not maybe strong enough and reactive enough. And today, with what has happened, we have a mission into making sure that all our planet really remains green, remains and I think this is a very strong message we had through what we have survived. It's really to say, really, we have to preserve our planet. We have to look at the different ways of making fashion and other elements in our life. We have to change the world faster than we wanted. We thought of it a few years back. It was just ideas, like everybody would look at it like it's really very ideological, but at the end of the day, this is today's world. And the more I see it, the consumers are going to go for the brands who have real values, who understood that there is something more beyond what you're buying as a consumer. It's not only the product or the beauty of the product, it's where how it's made of, where it's made of. It's about the values you are bound to project. Make sure that children, young children, are not behind it, that there is a really secured environment for those who are working your fashion, that you're using the right materials, the right fabrics, that you're not going to pollute this planet. And our goal has to be to preserve it. And fashion has to take into consideration all of that today.
Absolutely. Oh, thank you for your message. Yes, this is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have a duty to project these brand values. Yeah. And each one of us has to really care. And now, as you say, as a buyer, this is what we look for. As you know, we have eight multi-brand stores in all the region for Étoile La Boutique. And we're looking for always those brands that are innovative, creative, but also who care about sustainability and who will have this added value. Even if we have to pay a little bit more, but it's important for the future.
But you will take a look of the brands participating at our contest, the sustainable contest.
Absolutely.
We have, today was the third day. Each day we release 12 videos. We have 40 brands from all over the world, 16 countries. So take a look and maybe someone will discover some new brands.
Yeah. Absolutely.
In Dubai.
Yeah, we are looking forward. This is really very interesting, really, to be able to look for new brands, different ones, and bring them over to the Middle East.
Yeah. You're a businesswoman, a designer, but also a philanthropist. This year, our board decided to award you with the Ethical Fashion Award for your ethical and social engagement. I have here the award for you.
Oh my God!
Unfortunately,
oh my God!
Virtually.
That is amazing.
Yeah, you're coming to Monaco was to show your wonderful collection of
wow.
As a buyer, but also as a philanthropist. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But soon we'll meet and you
absolutely. Yes, definitely.
And so please, can you tell us some more about your social engagement with UNICEF? Because you are very engaged with UNICEF.
Absolutely. As I was telling you, I have a third hat, which is the philanthropist, and I am very proud to be member of the leadership circle of the UNICEF that was created 2 years ago. And we are a small group of members that are trying to create awareness We traveled to refugee camps, to Jordan. Some of us went also to refugee camps in Lebanon. And we are trying really to seek for all these needs and how we can find ways to help these children. As I told you, I'm a mother and I care for children, and there are so many children there that need help and support. And again, we have at one point to give back to society. So it's our mission in life. The success story is very good, but it's not enough if you don't give back to society. And today, with the COVID, there is such a big need and such help is required for those children. Yeah, it is one of important mission that I care a lot about. Of course, I'm involved into a lot of other missions in philanthropy, but that hat is very particular for me, again, as a mother.
But you are fantastic. Yeah.
Thank you. I think the need of giving back is something that is inside you. You don't create it. Either you want to do something for the society and you try as much as you can. And when I was in those refugee camps, it was so touching. And all the work that has been achieved by UNICEF, I was so proud really to see how much they are really investing in those refugee camps to educate the children. And this is the only way out really, is to educate them, but also give them the minimum of living, but also clean water, which is very important. And today, you know, with the solar system they have installed there, so they can have 75% of electricity through the solar system, which was really amazing to see how much they have done for those refugee camps, for those children. But here we go, and there is always more need for creating awareness about the COVID, about how we can, you know, this hygiene and sanitization of all those children, show them the little things not to do and what to do and how to do. So there is still a lot of work.
Sure.
And all the schools there that are created, really amazing. In the morning you have a school for girls, and the afternoon for the boys, so they alternate. But there is still a lot to be done.
Yeah.
A lot.
I imagine.
So
Yeah.
thank you very much for the award. I would have loved to be there.
We love to.
I hope I can.
Yeah, next year for sure, but the next edition.
Yes, yes, I hope so. I hope also to showcase over there in Monte Carlo. It's a dream. It's a very big dream.
It will be an honor, a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
And to
Thank you, Federica.
Collection too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ingie. Thank you again, and see you soon.
Absolutely, with pleasure. Thank you so much, Federica.
Bye.
And bye. Big hugs. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.